Hello, I'm Jon Sermon. I'm a church leader based in the UK, and I'm here to offer encouragement to people generally through these videos that I'm regularly issuing throughout the COVID-19 crisis. And today it's actually 2 days ahead of when we know that our Prime Minister is due to make an announcement and detail a sort of a vision for what he hopes will be the way of gradually easing the lockdown restrictions as the peak of the pandemic has again been passed. Now, what strikes me as rather odd is the way that our news coverage is full of speculation of what he will say rather than waiting to find out what he does say in 2 days' time. And that seems to be the nature of how things go at the moment, that we've got advanced guessing or assumptions or general foreseeing what might happen in what is called news. I thought news was telling us what has happened, but perhaps I'm old-fashioned. But it seems to me that whatever the announcements might contain, and however much there may be steps towards what we feel is more like normal, there'll still be a need for caution coming out of a situation that has affected us all so badly. But in a way, whatever the detail might turn out to be, there's almost a bigger picture thing. And that is that we look to our government to give us a lead on how to handle such a crisis. But we also look to our God, who will bring us through, regardless of what moves the government do or do not make, whether the virus slows down or speeds up again, how quickly the vaccinations reach through a bigger proportion of the population, let alone the need to be sharing vaccine with other nations less well prepared than ourselves. Some of you know that I have a strong link with Uganda, and in the context of that, let alone my feelings for nations I don't know well, like I know Uganda. In that context, I'd love to see us as a nation that has been at the forefront of vaccine development and procurement, testing and so on, that we would be generous with nations whose needs are very great. But whatever that all turns out to be, our reality is that all of us face uncertainty, all of us face the possibility of things still getting worse. For some, we may catch the virus, or we may lose someone to the virus, we may already have done so. For many of us, our financial situation has been badly impacted. It may still be. Regardless of the ups and downs of those, if we choose to place our trust in God through Jesus Christ, we can know that we will be brought through this. And yes, of course, the government have a very important role to play, as do all governments and parliaments in all nations. And of course, we look to them for sensible ways of dealing with what's been going on. But we need to look to God for the big picture future. And He is ready to meet each one of us at our points of need. I pray that you will start exploring your relationship with God through Jesus Christ, even if you have never done so before, that you will come to know the assurance that God will bring us through. God bless you.